Hi everyone, and welcome to your Tarot Love Message. This is going to be a collective reading, so it's not necessarily intended for any specific sign. It is going to be a collective general message. However, if you've clicked on this reading, I believe there's something here that's brought you to this particular video. You've been drawn here, you've been guided here, you've been led to this message. So stay tuned and see what is it that the universe wants you to know, or wants to remind you of, perhaps. In saying that, for those of you that are after personalized tarot reading, I do offer those. Feel free to reach out and inquire. My email address will be listed below. Otherwise, let's go ahead and let's take a look at the message that is coming in for you today. So the question that we want to focus on here is, if you and your person are in a separation, if you and your person are at a disconnection or a discord, whether there is an emotional distance or whether you guys are, separated, we want to see whether the universe has any signs for you that the separation is ending, or whether you'll hear from this person, or whether, the two of you are going to come back together. So let's go ahead and take a look at the messages that are coming in for you here. So I want you to think of your person, take a moment, think on them, and we'll see what messages your guides, the universe, has for you. Okay, the Fool, the Knight of Swords, the Page of Swords, and the Queen of Pentacles. So to begin with, we've got the Fool, which is about new beginnings. Okay, the Fool is he's a very optimistic kind of energy. Okay, he is, although he's dubbed the Fool, I like to look at him as the most enlightened out of all the figures in the tarot deck. After all, it is the Fool's journey. Okay, he sets himself on this journey, and here is on the edge of the precipice, about to take this leap of faith. Okay, will he fall? Will he fly? There's a myth that surrounds this particular tarot card, and the myth seems to say that, because of his faith, because of his confidence, his trust in himself and in the universe and in all around him, that the cliff tends to regenerate beneath his feet. I believe that the reason the card here has popped up for you guys is right now it's all about trusting in the magic of new beginnings, because there is a lot that I feel like there's a lot that's happening for you, or is about to happen for you, in terms of love and romance, and especially with regards to this certain person that you're connected with. Okay, the thing is, you're not necessarily seeing all the amazing things that are coming and that have been lined up for you, okay, because these have been divinely arranged. You're not seeing it from the vantage point, okay, because right now you guys may be going through something very tumultuous, something very turbulent, and it might be really difficult for you to stay upbeat and optimistic. But the Fool is here to remind you that there is new beginnings that lay ahead for you. Okay, and all you have to do is back yourself. Okay, trust yourself, trust in the magic of new beginnings, because this is what's in store for you. It is an indication of a new chapter. It is indication of a new beginning. It's also an indication of your person coming back to you, but with a renewed sense of energy. So when this person comes back into your life, when they re-enter your life, when you connect back with this individual, it'll still be the same person, but not necessarily, I don't want to confuse you, but it's this, you're still reconnecting with the same person, the same individual, that, that love of your life, but they're not necessarily exactly the same person that they were when you last saw them, or when you were last in a relationship with this person, something has changed, something has shifted in the energies for them and for you, and in a positive way. Okay, again, I don't want to confuse anyone, I don't want to scare anyone, but this is someone who's coming back with a renewed sense of energy. Okay, maybe the whole distance thing, whether it's an emotional distance or a geographical distance, maybe it's done things to you and your person. Maybe it's really put things into perspective, just how much they love you. And speaking of distance, I strongly believe that one of the reasons why this person pulled away from you, okay, so whether they've pulled away from you physically, emotionally, or whether they've pulled away from you mentally, it's not because that it wasn't because that, you know, that they didn't love you, or it wasn't because that they didn't see themselves with you long term. It's actually the opposite of that. It's because they had way too much love for you. It's because they felt way too much for you. They've had too many feelings going on for you, and that is something that was very new for them. That is something that is very foreign to them, and that scared him or her. That scared your person, and this is what caused your person to, you know, pull away. Okay, this is what's caused your person to distance themselves, because all of a sudden, you know, their heart here is full of love and full of wonder and full of those really new, exciting emotions. And this is something that's very, like, they've never felt this way before. Okay, yeah, sure, you know, they were attracted to people, or they felt connected to people. They may have even been in love in the past, but not like this. Okay, so your person now is starting to realize that there is something very different about you, and there's something very different about what the two of you have. It's a very special connection, and it's territory that they, or even yourself, haven't necessarily ventured into. So the Fool is about new beginnings, and the Fool is about, you know, your person here coming back in with a renewed sense of energy. So same person, but not quite the same individual that you saw, okay? And maybe that has something to do with that you saw last, or that you were in a relationship. It might have something to do with their appearance. They could have like a complete makeover, and maybe they're almost recognizable. Like they may have long hair and then they cut it short, or they may just have done something to their wardrobe. They may have lost weight. So it could be aesthetically, physically. Okay, so the person has had a dramatic makeover, but it's in a positive light. Okay, the Fool's energy is always very positive, so it's a good thing. Whatever it is, it's working for them. Or this person has come to a realization. Okay, they've gone through a period in solitude, they've gone through a period of growth and personal development, and they've come out on the other end of it. So here they are, you know, they're ready to love you, they're ready to open up. It's so important that you let this process unfold naturally and unfold organically, because you do not want to rush this. Okay, you do not want to rush the flow of this connection. The flow of this connection has been disrupted for a reason. Okay, it wasn't because life is trying to make things difficult or challenging for you. It's because it's trying to, well, it kind of is trying to make things challenging for you, because it's trying to grow you. Okay, it's trying to, you know, grow you, grow your person, and grow this connection. So you know, strongest indicator that yes, the Fool's energy is coming back. And because you've got the Knight of Swords and the Page of Swords here, this is a very quick moving energy, right? This isn't slow. This isn't, you know, it doesn't sort of lag. So you potentially, I feel like you might potentially hear from your person, okay? And because, you know, mental energy, you know, it's communication, you potentially might hear from this person shortly after this reading. In fact, I strongly believe that for a lot of you, you will receive communication from this individual after watching this reading. And I'll tell you why. It has something to do with this trusting the magic, okay? Trusting the magic of new beginnings. Because for a lot of you, whether you realize it or not, you know that you and your person have unfinished business. You know that you're not done yet. And even though this is an ending, deep inside, a part of you, even if it's just a small part of you, a part of you always felt that it's not over, okay? It's not over, that you've still got another chapter to write. There's going to be a part 2 saga, and you guys got unfinished business to do. So a part of you always felt like, hey, you know, we're not done yet. So you're here because it's confirming, these messages here are just confirming what you felt all along, which is your intuition. And I'm here to remind you that you need to listen to your gut more, okay? And maybe there's just something about the reading or the messages that's going to help you rely on that intuition. It's just going to help you lean into that magic a little bit more. So yes, I feel like, you know, shortly after watching this video, you are going to receive contact or communication from this person. In fact, I feel like this person is on your mind as we do this reading here, okay? This is someone who is thinking about you. This is someone who feels connected to you in a very special and unique way. So you know, their energy is pulling on yours, okay? So this is someone who has you on their mind. And to be honest with you, I don't think this person stops thinking about you. There is turbulence in the energy. This is someone who I feel like has a lot of emotions and has a lot of love to give, but is a little bit confused or a little bit unaware of, you know, how to direct all of that energy and where, for, you know, how to direct it and where it needs to go. I also feel like this person is going through some things on their own, okay, which is also, you know, making things a little bit more difficult than it has to be. But your person has definitely been thinking about you. So I feel like they may also have been, you know, this is someone who may write and delete their messages to you. This is someone who I feel like they may also be waiting for you to reach out to them. So maybe the last time you spoke, there was words that were exchanged here which were a little bit uncomfortable, okay? Maybe there were some misunderstandings. Maybe someone misconstrued what someone else said. Maybe someone else was in a bad mood and they were just out to pick a fight. Look, there, you know, the Knight of Swords does suggest this mental aggression. It does suggest this, you know, the billowing clouds suggests this energy of turbulency and tumultuous. So, I mean, maybe that's how you left things, okay? You know, or maybe that's how things have been all along, turbulent. You guys and your person just has to ride this out, okay? But I do see contact communication shortly after, even maybe for some of you, some lucky few, as I do this reading, you might receive a text message or a phone call. You might, you know, pick up your phone and all of a sudden, there they are, you know, they've popped up on your phone. For others of you, it's shortly after watching this video. But it's not all them, it's you too. It's you manifesting a person. It's you trying to manifest contact and trying to manifest communication from them. It's not forcibly, okay? It's not forcibly. It's you wanting that contact, that communication. It's you wanting to connect, and it's them wanting the same, okay? So when two people, two things align, magic happens. So this is why you need to trust in the magic of beginnings, because you do have a new beginning. You have a new chapter. You also have your person coming in with this renewed sense of energy, okay? And don't worry if you don't have it all figured out, because right now for some of you, you know, you're thinking, okay, well, you know, where to go from here, what does the future look like from here. The Fool reminds you that it's important to take it one step at a time, okay? Don't put so much pressure on yourself and on the situation that you're in. Take it one step at a time, because the universe has you, okay? The universe has divinely arranged the next time you guys are going to communicate, the next time you're going to connect, whether, you know, energetically, whether emotionally, whether digitally via communication, whether you're going to see each other and exchange, you know, this beautiful exchange of energies. The universe has that already down pat. All you have to do is just, you know, follow the flow of magic. Trust it, lean into it a little bit more. Contact communication, your person has been struggling, okay? If there's been no silence, no contact between you and this person, they've been struggling with it. There's been so many times where they've picked up their phone and they just wanted to call you, they just wanted to text you, they've, you know, put together a text message, read it out loud, nope, it didn't sound good enough, deleted it, did it again and again. Your person is definitely has you on their mind. So just because you guys aren't communicating, it doesn't mean that they've forgotten about you, okay? It doesn't mean that all these feelings that they felt for you have dissolved and dissipated into the air. Nope, sorry, Bob. Your person still feels very much connected to you. You're on their mind. In fact, you are on their mind as we do this reading. You've got the Queen of Pentacles, and I feel like this is a reflection of your person's gentle nature. They don't always show it, but I think that you've been special enough to see glimpses of this, okay? Your person is very sensitive. Your person is very, this is someone who cares about you, okay? This person cares about you deeply and they care about what the two of you have. But at the same time, I feel like they're scared of what the two of you have because they don't know how to handle it. I know it sounds a little confusing. I know it might even sound a little strange to some of you hearing this, but bear with me, okay? As I've mentioned, I think the both of you are new in doing this. I think, you know, you two have loved someone, but never, or you felt, you know, some very strong emotions for someone, but never like this. So I think this is new and unfamiliar territory for the both of you. And for some of you, you might not even have known each other for very long, okay? And the bizarre thing might be is that you already care for this person so much, and they already care for you so deeply. So the next question would be is why, if they do care so much, why is it that they're doing this to you? You know, why is it that they're putting you through this no contact, no communication? Or why is it that they, you know, are a little bit aggressive or mentally aggressive or a little bit defensive? Like, why can't they just, you know, open up, right? Open up, tell you what's going on with them, you know, openly share their emotions. Well, humans are complicated. They're complex creatures, right? It's not always, I mean, sometimes we complicate things when really they should be simple. So I guess that's your answer there. But this person does care. There is going to be contact communication coming in very quickly. Heads up, someone here may potentially be weaponizing their words. Could be you though, okay? It doesn't mean that your person is coming in, you know, trying to pick a fight. Maybe you're hurt. And when people are hurt, they, you know, they become angry, okay? Because underneath those layers of anger, there is hurt, there is pain. So it could be you. You might be hurt, you know, at them keeping their distance or them not communicating with you, but just be careful, okay? Just put the anger aside. If it's you, you know, don't try to weaponize your words. Don't try to get back at them. If you feel like they've hurt you, don't feel like you have to, you know, get even, Steven with this person. It could be them as well though. They could be coming in with like some sort of personal vendetta or a bone to pick with you. And don't indulge, don't feed into that energy, because it's only going to escalate things. Maybe just give them some time and some space. But this person does feel like, you know, they want to, the Page of Swords energy, they want to communicate, but they're nervous, okay? They are nervous to connect with you. They're nervous to open up here, okay? And it's like, they might be nervous because of the way you guys left things, okay? They might be nervous that you might have moved on, you might have found someone else, maybe you're not interested in them anymore, okay? Maybe you're going to reject them, okay? Maybe you don't want to hear from them. So there's this kind of nervous energy, and they're in their head about how to reach out to you and what to say and how you're going to respond. In fact, I feel like this is stressing them out, okay? This is someone who's very stressed out. Like, are you going to respond at all? And if so, what are you going to say, okay? Because they know that they were rude to you. They know that they hurt you or they mistreated you, or especially the last time you guys communicated or saw each other, they know that they left, you know, things on a bad note with you, okay? They know that maybe they've acted emotionally juvenile, infantile, like they know they screwed something up here, and even though they want to come in and make things right, they just don't know how to approach this. Your person could be younger than you. Okay, this is someone who might potentially be someone younger, or it could be someone who I feel like just hasn't done this. They might not have had a lot of experience when it comes to long-term relationships. And again, this is kind of unfamiliar to them. This is kind of like new to them. Maybe that's what I'm seeing here. But definitely, you know, the notice how the Knight of Swords and the Page of Swords, there's the background is quite crowded with clouds. Okay, this is someone who's feeling a sense of confusion, a sense of disorientation, like where you guys are at now. You know, do you still have feelings for them? Are you still interested in entertaining this? Do you want to hear from them? Do you not? So your person has a lot of things that I feel like they're taking on here. And there's this push and pull energy. I think that for some of you, I feel like this is someone who's a little bit inconsistent with their emotions as well as their actions. So hot and cold, push and pull, back and forth. They do want you and they do want this. They're just scared, they're afraid, they're nervous to screw it up, they're nervous that they're not going to measure up to your expectations and your standards. They're not sure that you feel what you feel. They're not even sure what they feel. Like, what they feel is a whole heap of emotions, but this is new, like this is still unexplored territory. So there's a lot that's going on with your individual, with your person, but I see them reaching out to you. I see this person communicating with you. If it is you that sent the last text message or that placed the last phone call, your person is responding, okay? And again, it's your person is responding quite quickly, and I feel like you have to know that during this contact or communication, they do have some things that are holding back from you. They do have some things that they want to share, but they're going to hold back. They might even begin to say something and then stop. stop themselves and be like, nah, don't worry about it, never mind, okay? And that's okay. When they're ready, they'll open up and tell you what it is. And what it isn't a bad thing at all. It's got to do with their emotions. But let's just go ahead, pull out just a few more cards, a couple more cards, just to confirm what they're holding back. Okay, you've got the Page of Wands and the Ace of Wands. Okay, it is this, the Page of Wands, this is, you know, all of these new and exciting foreign feelings that we spoke about earlier in the reading that they feel for you. Okay, this is someone who is obviously very enthusiastic in getting back in contact with you, very enthusiastic in wanting to explore the depths of this connection further. You know, this is someone who I feel like is very tapped on, very tuned into your energy, okay? And their energy plays very well with yours if they allow it. You know, there's a lot of passion here. There's a lot of passion, there's a lot of excitement, there's a lot of emotions. The sprouting ones also seem to indicate that whatever the two of you have going on, that there is room for growth. There is room for this to be so much more, okay? So your person is obviously holding back their feelings. They're holding back taking action as well. So not only do they not open up and share with you what they're feeling, they're also holding back in making some sort of move towards you, whatever that move is, whether it's contact, whether it's communication, whether it's them, you know, making a move towards you intimately, emotionally, whatever it is. This person, I also feel like, you know, the Ace of Wands, this person does want a new beginning. So it feels like they want a clean slate. They want to start over again. They want to reconnect with you, okay? And they might not, and that's something that they're going to hold back. But I think that, you know, watch their actions. Watch their actions. They're going to start, like communication with this person is going to become a lot more frequent after they connect with you. Okay, it's just going to be more frequent, more constant, more consistent, and watch their actions. So because people say a lot of things and words lie, actions do not. Watch this person's actions, because I really feel like it's going to align with what they want, you know, from out of this connection. But definitely this person has feelings for you that they're holding back. And the thing about these emotions is that it's growing. These feelings for you grow when you're with them, when you're without them. They're just constantly growing, and it's kind of freaking them out, only because it's like, you know, what's going on here? This has never happened before. Like, how do I turn this off? Not that they want to turn on, you know, these emotions off, but there's a lot that's happening with your person. And it's important that you do explore this together, because, you know, wands are a sense of adventure. Wands are a sense of passion. You've definitely ignited this fire, okay? And those sparks flew from the first day you saw each other, and they've never, okay, that fire might have been put out a little bit, but not entirely, okay? It's never been diminished. So this person is back to fuel these sparks, into a massive fire. All right, guys, and these are your messages. I'm going to leave it at that. I just want to thank you guys for watching and listening. Please do show your support to the channel by liking, sharing, and subscribing if you haven't already. And don't forget to hit that notification bell, as it will inform you the next time I upload a reading. Bye for now.